morning, children. Welcome back to the another online class of social science. I hope you all are keeping fine. And children, as you already know that this is the part 3 video of first chapter of civics, that is on equality, and this is the concluding video. And children, today we will be discussing about the issues of equality in democratic countries, and we will also be discussing the question answers which are given in the exercise. I hope you have done the work which I have given you in the previous class, and I am very happy that most of you have done the work and you have submitted your work online. But children, those who have submitted the work online, just remember that all these question answers you have to do in your notebook also. Which question answer you have to submit online, that I will write on the instructions. So read the instruction carefully before submitting the work. Children, let's begin the topic. So children, before moving forward, let's have a quick recap of what we have learned in the previous classes. So in the starting of the chapter, we have learned that all the citizens of our country, irrespective of their caste, religion, gender, class, have got the equal right to vote. And all the citizens of our country, those who are 18 or above 18 years of age, can elect their representatives, and this known as universal adult franchise. In spite of equal right to vote, many sections of the society, like people belong to certain caste, certain religion, of certain gender, faces some kind of inequalities. And when a person experience any type of inequality in a democratic country, it means that person's dignity, self-respect is violated. So to maintain the dignity of the person, the Constitution has given right to equality to all the citizens of our country, irrespective of their caste, religion, gender, educational and economic background. And all the citizens of our country are equal before the law, and law of our country is equal for all the people, whether that person is the president or a poor farmer. And to implement the equality, our Constitution guaranteed the right to equality to all the citizens, as well as our government run or started different programs and schemes to help the disadvantaged communities, those who experienced inequalities or discriminated in our society since ancient time. And today we will learn that there are many democratic countries in the world where the people experience some kind of discrimination, and to end the discrimination they led the movement there. And what was the result of that movement, that we are going to discuss. So let's begin the topic, issues of equality in other democracies. So children, if you are thinking that India is the only country in the world where people were discriminated on the basis of their caste, religion, gender, economical background, but this is not right. The truth is, many people of different democratic countries around the world experience some kind of inequalities. For example, the country which is known as the superpower of the world, yes, United States of America, there also people were discriminated. So in the United States of America, the African Americans whose ancestors were the slaves who were brought over from Africa were discriminated on their race, means on the color of their skin. And children, slavery means which allow individuals to own, buy and sell other individuals. They can hold the individual as their own property. So until 1865, the slavery was legal in America. It was the rights of American that they can brought the people from Africa and they can hold them as their slaves. And later on, when the this slavery was abolished, afterwards also the people, the African Americans were treated unequally in America and denied equality through law. It means that the Constitution of America has not given the equal rights to the African American. For example, when traveling by a bus, the African American either had to sit at the back of the bus or they have to get up from their seats whenever a white person wished to sit. And it came to end when Rosa Parks, who was an African American woman, refused to give her seat on a bus to a white man. And this happened on 1st December 1955. And from that day, a huge agitation and movement started in America against the unequal treatment for African American, and this came to known as the Civil Rights Movement. And this movement was end on 1964 when the Civil Rights Act passed in United States of America, which prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion or national origin. And from that day, children, the schools would be open to African American children, and they would no longer have to attend separate schools especially set up for the African American children. However, despite of all these rights, a majority of African American continue to be among the poorest in the country because most African American children can only afford to attend government schools because their economical condition was not very good, and they can only afford to attend government schools that have fewer facilities and poorly qualified teachers as compared to the white students who either go to private schools or live in the areas where the government schools are as highly rated as private schools. In this way, we can see that there are many democratic countries in the world where people have the equal rights given to them by the constitution of their country, but then also they experience some kind of inequalities. Now, moving forward to the last topic of this chapter, that is challenge of democracy. Although a government is trying to bring equality among the citizens of their country, but there are still several communities that are struggling to maintain their dignity in the society. With this, we have reached to the end of this chapter. In this chapter, we have learned about the equal treatment in the democratic country, and we have learned that the Indian Constitution guarantees equality to all Indian citizens and does not allow the state to discriminate against any citizens on grounds of race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them. The Indian Constitution abolishes untouchability and assures every individual equal access to all public places. Although a government is trying to bring the equality among the people, but still caste, religion, economic background, gender play an important role in the society. In a blue box, it is given the features of Article 15. Many of you must have seen the Bollywood movie which was based on this article, which is one of the important article of Indian Constitution and which prohibited any kind of discrimination. Now we'll see the features of Article 15. So it prohibits of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. Second, the state shall not discriminate against any citizen on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth or any of them. The government, the country, the state cannot discriminate any citizen on the ground of that person's gender, caste, religion, place of birth or color of skin, and no citizen shall on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth or any of them be subject to any disability, liability, restrictions or condition with regard to access to shops, public restaurants, hotels and place of public entertainment, or the use of wells, tanks, bathing ghats, roads and places of public resorts maintained wholly or partly out of state funds or dedicated to the use of the general public, and no citizens on the grounds of that person's religion, caste, gender can deny the access to public properties, public parks, shops, restaurants, hotels, wells, tanks, road, etc. So this is the features of Article 15, which prohibited any kind of discrimination in our society. Our chapter is over. Now let's move forward to the exercise. So the first question which is given in your exercise is, in a democracy, why is universal adult franchise is important? So what is universal adult franchise? Under universal adult franchise, every citizen, irrespective of their caste, religion, gender, class, have right to vote. And in a democracy, every citizen is equal. Therefore, the concept of universal adult franchise is important in a democracy. Second question, read the box on the Article 15 and state two ways in which this article addresses inequality. Just now I have read the box. So the two ways in which this article addresses inequality: first, in terms of access to shops, public restaurants, hotels, place of public entertainment, and second, in terms of use of wells, tanks, bathing ghats, roads and place of public resorts maintained wholly or partly out of state funds or dedicated to the use of the general public. Next question is, in what ways Om Prakash Valmiki experience similar to that of the Ansari? So in the chapter we have learned that both Om Prakash Valmiki and Ansari were subjected to discrimination, and Om Prakash was not allowed to sit with other students in the classroom, and he was made to sweep the school and the playground only because he was a Dalit student. On the other hand, the Ansari were not given a flat in a locality where lived the people belonging to religion other than theirs. And the moment the landlady came to know about their names, she declined to rent the house. In both the cases, the dignity of a person is violated. Question number 4. What do you understand by the term all persons are equal before the law? Why do you think it is important in a democracy? See, all people are equal before law, it means that from the president to a lower caste people to a maid to a poor farmer, the laws are same for all the citizens of our country, and no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste, etc. And every person has equal rights and equal access to all public places. So children, that's all for today's class. I hope you have understood the chapter, and be regular with your work. Do all the assignment work in the copy in which you have done the previous work. If you have made a separate copy for history and civics, there is no problem. Whatever copy you have made for the work, you can continue your work on that same copy. And so children, until the next class, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe.